Today I fucked up by staring at a client during a couples massage. I'm a registered massage therapist, RMT. Often during treatments, especially when using Swedish techniques, I tend to visually zone out. Okay, I can understand that. I find it easier to focus on what I'm doing with my eyes closed, just staring into space. Now you threw me for a loop here. Just work by feel, you know? Today, another RTM and myself were booked for a couples massage. My client was female and my coworker had her male partner. Now, today I'm more tired than usual. It was a very gusty night and the wind howling kept me up. So as I'm working in the warm, quiet, dimly lit room, anytime I close my eyes, I can feel my body wanting to doze off. In these types of situation, a couple coworkers and myself will start doing facial exercises to try to keep ourselves awake without disturbing the client or taking away from their experience. Oh God. Think like super wide eyes, clenching and unclenching your jaw, furrowing and unfurrowing brows, puffing up cheeks and sucking them in. Oh God, I can only imagine what that looks like. And just randomly, like imagine this guy's like closing his eyes. He's into it. He's feeling himself. He's feeling herself. And all of a sudden he just goes, wide eye. Dude got bit by a spider, a radioactive spider. Oh my God. It's weird and it looks weird. Yes, it does. But it does help, and usually no one knows unless there's another RTM in the room. So I'm making these weird faces to try to keep myself awake and on task. And the appointment is going as normal. The other RTM had their client put their eye mask on. I have my client turn over and give them an eye mask, and I continue my face exercises. At some point, I'm away in my head somewhere while working away and not paying attention to what I'm actually staring at while continuing to make these stupid dumb faces. When suddenly, I zone back to reality, and notice my coworker's client staring back at me with a very disturbed expression. Oh God, I can only imagine how just creepy that would look. Oh my God. Whew. My coworker had removed their eye mask because it kept sliding off and I hadn't noticed. I had been seemingly intently staring at this poor guy, making bizarre faces for at least several minutes at this point. He didn't say anything, so I swiftly broke eye contact and tried to avoid looking his way again for the rest of the session. I basically ran from the room after the appointment ended, just feeling mortified by this. And if that client happens to stumble upon this, I'm sorry for making it weird. Thanks for not complaining about my weird staring. You know he was talking to his girlfriend after that massage, like, babe, we are never going back there. Yeah, I cannot believe you fucking convinced me to do this, bitch. We are never doing that again. That was creepy as fuck. Today, I effed up by zoning out and absentmindedly staring at a client during a couples massage while doing facial exercises to stay awake. Update. They rebooked. They rebooked. Oh my God. So I guess it couldn't have been that bad. I mean, hey, just letting y'all know, looks like it went over as best it could have. After that appointment, I had quickly let my boss know what happened before I had to jump into my next appointment. She, like many of you, enjoyed a good laugh at my expense. The couple hung out in our lounge and sauna for some time after, and at some point then, as I was informed by the end of the day, my boss checked in on them to see how they enjoyed the amenities and service. They seemed to be enjoying everything and didn't mention anything about my weird faces at that point, so she didn't bring it up. When they went to pay, they left generous tips for my coworker and myself. A few hours later, the guy called back and asked to rebook, specifically asking for the girl with the funny focus face to work on him this time. Apparently, his girlfriend told him it was a really good massage, so he wants to give me a go next round. Funny faces and all. They'll be back in a couple of weeks. So I suppose while I felt like I'd royally fucked up in the moment, it sort of worked out in the end. Oh my god. Oh my god.